Hi everybody, a reminder to raise your hand if you'd like to ask a question. Naomi, I'll start. Do you want to just give some thoughts on the match today?
Yeah, I mean, it was a really difficult match, but I've played her a couple times this year, so I just tried to focus on the things that I'm good at and yeah, the positives that I could keep I guess thinking about moving forward in the match.
Thank you. Buzz?
Hi Naomi, congratulations. You mentioned that you played Aryna a few times this year and obviously some tight losses. How did you flip it today tactically and mentally to get the win?
I mean, tactically, there's only so much you could do against her. I think, obviously we're big ball strikers, and I think from my end, like it's not like I'm gonna start running around the court trying to draw an error from her. I can only focus on my strengths, so I just tried to serve really well because it's grass, and I also tried to get the upper hand in the rallies first, and that just happened to work really well today.
You mentioned that you overpowered her. Did you feel that on court as well?
Um, Yeah, a little. Like I tried my best, because I remember in on the clay courts, I felt like she was pushing me back a lot, so I just tried to do it to her first.
Ben.
Anyway, congratulations. You started this match super strong, breaking her pretty early, and backhand especially I think was cooking early. So how good did it feel early, and how were you just trying to keep that momentum and not have any sort of dips, through the whole match?
Honestly, why do I say honest? I had a talk with Tomas before the match, and he was very clear to tell me not to focus on the score. So I wasn't very conscious of the score line during the entire match. I was just trying to play point by point because the last time I played her, not counting French Open, but in Madrid, like when I won the first set, I was like very conscious of trying to close it out. So this time I just tried to play it game by game. Actually, yes. Like I thought about it as a practice match. And I was just telling myself, like, there's a really big crowd for this practice match, but we're gonna get through it.
Hi, Naomi. Fashion question here. You said the other day that the longer I'm in the tournament, the more stories I like to tell with my outfits and that you like to mix and match. Does that mean you'll be switching it up or adding anything as you progress?
I definitely wanted to today, but I actually really wanted to focus on the match, so that was me being very tame. But definitely there's a couple things I can add, but obviously ironically, I kind of want to focus on my tennis now, so I might dial back a little bit.
Eleanor.
Naomi, in a lot of previous years, maybe when you've come here, you haven't seemed super kind of comfortable at Wimbledon, and then yes, this year you seem very at ease. I just wonder how does it feel different, and what do you feel like your sort of relationship with Wimbledon is like now?
Yeah, definitely. I would say my relationship with grass and Wimbledon hasn't been the best when I was younger, and I'm not really sure why I feel so comfortable on grass now this year. I think I've done a lot of drills with Tomas, and most of them weren't necessarily even on grass court. It was more like pattern recognition and things like that, and getting me comfortable with my own game. So honestly, I think it's like throughout the entire year, he's been getting me more comfortable with my movement and what my plans are playing opponents.
Matt.
Well done, Naomi. Now that you're having success here, how does it feel differently having success at Wimbledon compared with having success at some of the other Grand Slams where you've done well? I mean, winning on that court and number one court, and like the experience of it, is it different, and how so?
Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely really grateful. I think someone asked me the other day how the crowd is different here than anywhere else, and I really had to think about it because I don't actually have that much experience. But no, I mean, the crowd is lovely. The atmosphere is amazing to play on that court. I've watched so many great matches being played, and to be the one playing is really cool. And I had this like one-sided beef with Eubanks because he got to the quarters like way before me, and I was so upset for the longest time. So I'm glad to finally join him.
It's Miney.
Anyway, congratulations. You've talked a lot about your mentality, like at this moment, you know, not viewing tennis as the most important. It's not the most important thing in the world, and viewing it as a job. I'm curious, like, I imagine it's tied to your daughter, but at what point did that mentality come to you? I guess. At what point did you start to view it in that way, and was that like a conversation you had with yourself, or did people around you help you to see it in that way?
I would say the people around me, like even years ago, tried to help me a lot. And I think it came after Rome. I lost to ego really badly, and I felt like I just shut everyone out, and I literally just got on a plane back home. And it wasn't the most professional thing to do. Like, I didn't talk to my team, and I felt really ashamed about like what I did. So then after that, I just told myself like, hey, I'm nearing 30. I really gotta like enjoy the time that I have. And also, like, obviously tennis is very, very important to me. But I have a life outside of that, and I have to, you know, treasure tennis in the way that I can, which is like not putting too much importance on it.
Ollie?
Naomi, great win today. In reaching the quarterfinals for the first time here, you joined the last 8 club, which gives you certain perks. Do you know about the last 8 club? And yeah, what does it mean that you'll be able to come back here for the rest of your life, basically, with tickets and lots of different perks?
Oh, wait. Because, okay, so I thought you just get like that little pin. Can I practice here whenever I want? Is that like one of the perks? Who gets to do that?
Members.
You get grounds passes.
So you have to win to be a member.
Yeah.
Okay. Gotta lock in. Okay.
Tickets every year.
Like for free?
Yeah.
Oh, hey. Okay. That's cool. Yeah, I guess I'll like read. I'll Google what the perks are.
Charlie?
And Amy, because of your previous record here, you've maybe been able to go under the radar a little bit. Obviously, expectations will now, externally anyway, ramp up after such a good performance. Does that kind of thing make a difference to you, or are you able to kind of shut out that outside noise?
I think I'm actually quite good at shutting out outside noise. Obviously, like, everyone around me knows how well I can play. And for me, that's the most important thing, is just me building confidence in myself, and whatever happens is outside, you know, is kind of like outside noise, and I don't need to pay attention to it. I just need to focus on the things that I can do.
Congratulations, Amy. Just following up on what you said about dialing back on the outfits and focusing more on your tennis, well, why is that?
I just feel like it. I don't know. Because, I mean, like, I don't have that much variation this time around. Like, I hate to say it, but the French Open, the designer was based in France, so he was kind of like sewing things immediately after I won. But obviously with the kimono, we had to get it from Japan, so it's not like she can make a brand new thing every time. And I have different ways to mix and match it, but my favorite one is the one that I've worn like 2 times in a row now. It's just like the free robe vibe. And like, if you watch anime, there's this anime called Bleach. It's one of my favorites, and I don't want to bore you, but anyways, so I feel like I'm channeling like a character from that whenever I wear the kimono in that way.
Last English question.
Nana from Serbian Radio. Congrats on the amazing victory. I have a question about your jersey, Lakers. You are one of fans. Do you have any comment on LeBron James leaving Lakers, and where would you like him to see him? Maybe Miami Heat, that was your second team that you like.
I mean, I wear the jersey for Kobe, but for LeBron, I know it's like big news, and I know that teams have traded other players like Giannis. So it's kind of all speculation, and I don't watch basketball enough, but I heard that he might play with Steph Curry, which is really cool, which would also be very overpowered, but it'd be fun to see as a casual fan.
Thank you. We'll move on to questions in Japanese.
おめでとうございます。今大会すごく日本の例えば衣装だとか文化などのコメントをされることもあって日本への気持ちをすごい感じるんですけど今大会今日勝ったことで日本勢としてはウィンブルドンでは伊達公子さんと杉山愛さんに続いて3人目の準々決勝進出となりますがこれについてはどうでしょうか受け止めとしては。
Yeah, it's definitely amazing company to be in, and for me, I admire and look up to them so much, and it's a privilege to be mentioned in the same sentence. And also, like, I think it's an incredible wave that we're having with, I call him Shinny, but I know I'm not supposed to do that, with Mochi. And I know he's playing right now, but you know, for me, I have so much fun and I enjoy it so much because, like, it reminds me of when I used to play and Kay was there and we'd share the same court. So it's a very similar feeling.